So hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see, is a little get ready with me because me and my best friend Phoebe are going out for dinner and drinks tonight, which is so exciting. I thought I'd just do a cheeky little get ready with me because I love watching them and hopefully you'll love watching this. So I'm starting this a bit early actually. It's 11:50 and I've just gotten home from the gym, but I need to have a shower and everything. I do always shower at the gym, but I need to like wash my hair and everything because this is all staying put with sweat. No hairspray, nothing. That is just sweat keeping that back. And yeah, I need to shave and everything, and then I want to do my tan before I go for my driving lesson. So yeah, we're in for a wild ride. Hopefully I won't look like such a little pale sheep afterwards. Okay, so I've just gotten out of the shower and, you know, semi-dried my hair with the blow dryer so I don't look crazy. So I just washed my hair, washed my body, shaved and everything, and what I used to shave was one of the Estrid razors. Estrid actually kindly sent me this, which is really nice of them, and they actually sent me like the starter kit. So obviously got the razor handle itself in the colour Cloud, which is this kind of like off-white grey sort of colour, which I really like, and it came with this little handy wall holder too, which is really good because obviously you can then keep it safe with you when you're in the shower, so you can just kind of grab it and it's not going to fall out and like cut you in the shower, which is nice. I've actually already used an Estrid razor before. I had the pink one. I've actually still got the pink wall holder stuck on my mirror right now, but I took it to Sean's and left it there so I'd have a razor whenever I went to his, and I forgot to pick it up last time I went. And I've just been getting through my old razor cartridge heads before purchasing another one, but really nicely they sent me this on my last old razor head, so that's good. So yeah, I used that. I've got such a smooth shave, and yeah, it's really nice. It has the strips on it, so this is my old one, and you can probably see this has got like a lot more of the lubricating strip than this one does, but this is a much heavier handle, so like when you're going over your kneecap and stuff, you don't need to put any pressure down. You just kind of let the razor glide over, which, you know, reduces your risk of cuts and stuff on your knees, which is really good. So yeah, how exciting. I'm just gonna stick that on my mirror. And yeah, anyway, I've got a kind of rush because my driving lesson is in a sec, but I'm just gonna quickly pop some fake tan on. As always, it is filtered by Molly May in medium, and I always use her little mitt as well, so I'm just gonna get on with that because I'm off in a rush. So okay, sorry about the lighting. I have the curtains closed just because obviously when I tan, I'm stood in the nud and I don't want anyone to see me naked because I feel like I'd give my elderly neighbours a heart attack if I did. Anyway, so I didn't manage to update you because I was in such a rush, but now we can chill out. Things are going to be a lot more relaxed and hopefully nicer to watch. So before I went out for my driving lesson, I did tan coat number 1, so that's on there. My technique with my hands, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it on video before, but it is my foolproof technique. So first thing, obviously you want to tan all your body and you want to miss out your hands and feet and neck, and put moisturizer generously your feet, all over your hands and on your neck. Then you take your mitt with product already on it. You can just do like a little pump on there as well, it doesn't really matter, it's up to you how much coverage you want. And then you're going to do all over your feet, all over your hands and all over your neck, literally all over it, soles and everything, palms and everything. And then you just want to rub it in, so like rub it in your hands and everything. And now you're thinking, oh my god, but that's going to put tan like on my palms. But then what you do is you get some nail polish remover on a cotton round and just take it off all the bits you don't want it on. So obviously the palm of your hands, the soles of your feet. You can do your jawline if you just want some definition like underneath to help kind of contour yourself. It's a really good technique if you know you wanted some contour on your face. I haven't tanned my face. I see a lot of people say that putting tan on their face breaks them out. Yeah, anyway, so that's my technique. Now that I'm back from my driving lesson, which did go very well, thank you for asking, I'm just going to put a second layer of tan on my legs, on my stomach, on my chest, just to make sure those areas are really glowy. I don't even know why I'm putting fake tan on my legs because I am wearing trousers tonight, I think, but go hard or go home, am I right? So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna make myself some lunch because I'm starving, and then we can start the beautifying process. So, and indeed, this is the fit that I turned up in for my driving lesson. I literally was like, sorry to my driving instructor because I was like, I know I look homeless. I've got Sean's trackies on, and this is a men's large from Urban Outfitters top that I like wearing to the gym or like to go to sleep. And it is such a good top for tanning because it's so big, like it doesn't touch you, and you can not wear a bra and go out in this and no one would even know. Okay, I have my second and final layer of tan on right now. I'm literally just gonna leave it on for an hour while I make and eat my lunch. I'm actually so hungry now. I was feeling really nauseous when I got back from the gym earlier, but my driving lesson has definitely created an appetite. Okay, so hello, I'm back now. I have showered off my tan. Me and Sean had a lovely little FaceTime because obviously I won't be able to talk to him tonight because I'm out. And also I have painted my toenails because they were peach, but I'm wearing a brown top, so I thought that would look kind of weird. So I just painted them this kind of dark brown, which is quite similar to the colour of the top I'm wearing, so I just thought that would be like a cute coordination moment. So this is the actual interesting bit. This is obviously where I do my makeup and hair, like the thing that kind of pulls everything together. So I already have put on my moisturiser that I always use, which is the Skin Defense by Body Shop, and then I've also used the Stress Positive Eye Lift from Dermalogica, which I tend to use in the morning or before I do my makeup. It's really good. I got it as samples first just to see if I like it because it is quite expensive. This just little tube is 75 quid, but you only use like the tiniest bit every day, so this is probably going to last quite a while, so over time it probably isn't that expensive. So yeah, I've already done these two, and then in the time that it's taken to set, I've been like sort of washing out. That's when I've been moisturizing. I put this coconut oil all over my body. I'm using this as moisturizer at the moment, so I did that, painted my toenails, sorted my washing out, things like that while I was waiting for the product to sink in, just because I know if I do that too soon before starting my makeup, it can sometimes like peel off and do weird things because all the chemicals mixed together. While I am getting ready, I have got these waters to finish off from the day, and then if I have time I'll also have my raspberry mojito. This one's left over from when me and Sean were in the cottage. We just didn't drink the last one because he was going to throw up. He was having so many shots and I didn't really like it then, but I think I might like it now. So today I'm actually using my darkest foundation because I have fake tans and because I caught the sun a little bit this week. I mean, you probably can't tell. I probably look exactly the same. I'm just using Too Faced Born This Way in Almond. I've already wet my very dirty little beauty blender. Me and Phoebe are going to Zzz's. I really like eating in Zzz's because I get Tesco vouchers from my mum, which is really, really nice of her. But obviously because of lockdown, we haven't been able to spend the vouchers. I mean, you can obviously offset your shopping on them, but when you spend them through restaurants and like the partners, it like can double or triple the value. So with like Pizza Express and Prezzo and Zzz's, they like triple the actual value. So you might have like £10 of club card points, so if you want to use it on your shopping you get £10 off, but you get like a 30 quid meal, so it just makes more sense to get more of your money's worth. That's how I form my rail card as well. If you're a student or like you're in a certain rate, they have like different age ranges, so mine's like an 18 to 25-year-old one, and you use the train a lot, it gives you like, I think it's like 25% off or something. Oh, it's a third off rail fare, and it's like 30 quid to buy it for the year, but if you use Tesco vouchers you can obviously get it for free. So I mean, this is not an ad for Tesco, but I just think it's like obviously such a good thing to do, especially if you travel a lot for trains anyway, because obviously I go to the gym every day by the train, and that's why it isn't like costing me £1 million trillion pounds. I'm gonna use me mum's ZZ vouchers tonight, because then it's like a free meal. It's great. And then afterwards we're going to Revs, which is like Vodka Revolution. I don't know if everyone calls their Vodka Revolution Revs. I don't know if that's just their nickname or what, but around here at least we call it Revs. But yeah, we're going there for drinks after, and they've got this new thing. So when me and Sean went to Revs, I literally just booked the table and it was fine. I look so orange. Yeah, we booked the table and everything was fine, like just turned up, yeah. Whereas this time I went to book the table and they were like, you need to pre-order £40 worth of drinks. And I was like, what? and the only options they had available were pitchers or the flavoured shot things they do. So they do like this whole platter of flavoured shots. But so me and Phoebe's meal is like 7:30, and then our table at Rev's is 8:30, which I know sounds like, oh my god, but we're probably going to get to Zizi's earlier, and the table at Zizi's only for 90 minutes anyway, so they should serve us quickly, hopefully. If not, we'll just sack it and run there. We're not having a 3-course meal. But anyway, the thing I love about going to Revs is like all their different cocktails and their different flavours of cocktails. So I don't want a pitcher because I don't want 2 litres of the same cocktail, and because the only ones they do I think are like a woo-woo, like a rumble thing. I think it's like a Red Bull and rum, basically. That makes sense, doesn't it? Rumble, god, I'm such an idiot. But yeah, they're the only things they offer as pitchers, and I just like, maybe if it was like a stud puffin, because if you're not on the stud puffin height, you know, if you don't know, get to know, like stud puffins are elite, and everyone who I get to try them loves them, so do it. Comes in a cute little bottle as well. I love a stud puffin. Or like the bubblegum daiquiri, again, another one. If you don't know, get to know. Lovely drink. They don't have like those options, so why do I want a picture of a drink that I don't like love? You know, it's a lot. Like a pitcher's a big commitment, and to get the 40 quid, it would be like 1 pitcher each, so we get like 1 big drink each, and that's it. And yeah, and like flavoured shots, like after a big meal at like 8:30, I don't want to be sat doing 6 shots. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just really not the vibe. Like, it's not like we're on a night out. If we're on a night out and we booked a table, you know, maybe something a bit different, but yeah, no thanks. So I rang up, I was like, hey, like me and my friend don't want anything like from this, is there a way we can get around this? And he was like, well, if you pick like a random option on there, just email in and tell me what you do want instead that's worth 40 quid, and we'll sort it out for you. So I just put the pictures on there because they were £20 each, so it kind of just rounded it out to £40 exactly. And then we've got 2 mean girls, because Revs is 2 for £10 up until 9 o'clock. So we've got 2 mean girls, 2 stud puffins, 2 porn star martinis, and 2 bubblegum daiquiris. They'll be there just waiting for us when we get there, so we'll literally walk in and they'll have our cocktails ready. Look at this just falling off my head. Do I have like a tiny head? This is what it just slides off me. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I was using then for concealer. I always do that. I just get talking and then get off on a roll. Anyway, it is such a nice little combination. This really brightens up like your eyes, and it completely conceals the spots. Like, you can barely see that now. I had like a little thing on my nose. The redness around my nose is like pretty much gone. I squeezed a blackhead and there was a bit of redness here, which is gone. That's a mole, but it's gone. Around my chin, like I just think it's just such a flawless base. Like, I love it. But yeah, so what I use on top of that Too Faced Born This Way is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. Not the Conceal and Define, this is my new favourite. Conceal and Hydrate. The Conceal and Define I was using, and it was just making the redness and dryness around my nose worse. But this is where it's at, because it's hydrating. So I'm going to set it, as always, with my Body Shop powder in shade 02. I just set it with a little brush. And I'm actually being a bit sabotage to myself because I do have work at 5 a.m. It's gonna be as well a bit scary coming home in the dark, obviously, for obvious reasons, but we'll see how I cope. I often do this thing when I'm drunk, which I know is very weird, where I just really want to clean up. Like, I don't want to go to sleep, I just want to like clean up. So who knows what I'll get up to when I'm home. Maybe I'll collapse in a heap in my bed. I'll probably end up ringing Sean if he's up. Who knows, he might be up because he's playing on his games on his laptop, and that always keeps him up late, but we will see. I'm going to move on to bronzer. So as always, again, I literally use the same makeup every time I get ready. I'm using Fenty Beauty bronzer in Private Island, or is it Sunstalker? I feel like it's the Sunstalker bronzer in Private Island. I feel like that makes more sense. So yeah, it should be a really good night. I'm very excited. I wasn't quite sure on what to wear, to be honest, because it's been a bit rainy today, but equally a bit muggy, so it's quite warm and rainy. I think it's not supposed to rain this evening. I will double check before I go out, just in case I need to bring a coat. But yeah, I don't think it'll be rainy, so that should be fine. But obviously it would have been nice to wear like a dress or something, but I don't know. I'm feeling the leather trousers vibe tonight, I think. Leather trousers and my new brown top, and then a smoky eye. I think that'd be a really cute look. Is anyone else just like, I have so many dresses that I love, but I want more. like Oh Polly and House of CB, I am constantly getting ads for them on my Instagram feed, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like as well, like the trends at the moment are so my style. I feel like I've definitely, I don't know, my style's been pretty basic, and it is still basic, let's be real. I have like followed quite a few trends, and I don't know, I quite like staples. So like I hate like words on clothing or like really garish patterns. I don't know, I don't like to use the word safe, but like I just like to know that like everything in my wardrobe would work together, and I don't buy something if I can't wear it with like multiple items of clothing that I already own, because I just think that's like, you know, not a sustainable way of purchasing your clothes. And like everything I buy now, I look at like whether I'm going to be wearing it for like years, rather than if it's, you know, if I'm going to wear it for the next year. I want to get like a few years wear of it at least. Things like, okay, so obviously I got a white puffer, and a lot of girls this year got the brown North Face puffers, which yeah, I think are literally stunning. They're so cute, and part of me really wanted one, but I also knew that they were going to be out of fashion by like in like 2 years time. And it's a coat, and it's like quite expensive, like over 100 quid. I don't know how expensive North Face is, but I know they're quite expensive. Whereas that white puffer, it's just white, it kind of goes with everything in my wardrobe already. I wear a lot of pastels and nudes, so for me it just kind of makes sense in my wardrobe and to my style. Like I say, like there's a lot of things that I really like, but I know they're only trendy, so like I don't really want to get them and invest in something that isn't gonna create a lot of return for me. So yeah, that white puffer I got is something that's like, yeah, it's basic, but it's gonna, you know, it's never gonna go out of style. Like when would you ever see someone wearing a white puffer and be like, you know? But I definitely say I'd like lean on like the girly side with my style, like how it is at the moment with like all the picnic dresses and stuff. Like I've realized that is definitely how I just want to dress on the regular. Like that is the sort of outfits I really like. I feel my best when I'm wearing them. Not on like nights out though. Nights out I kind of like to do sometimes like more black looks and like and stuff that's a bit more form-fitting and sleek. Whereas in the daytime though, I like the floral flowy stuff and like the pastel knitwear. And I feel like, yeah, it just kind of, what's in fashion right now goes with my style quite a lot, which is quite nice. And yeah, I said I'm doing a smoky eye. I have no idea how to do a good smoky eye though, because every eye look I do is like the same. I always do my darker colour on the outside of my eye. I do a light colour or a sparkle on my lid, and I call it a day. I literally never do my makeup different. If there's some rainy days this summer, I definitely want to like practice my makeup and stuff, because I feel like it's so cool, people who know how to do their makeup really well. And like a lot of my friends say I do my makeup well, but I think that's just because I've done the same thing for so long. Like I know what works for my face, and like I know that this style where it's like darker on the outside looks good on my eyes, so I just do it every time, you know. And when you do the same look every single week for like, you know, years and years, you'd hope it would look good anyway. Okay, so again, I didn't really explain this, but I hope it was kind of like obvious. I've just taken the same Fenty bronzer and just put it all over my eye. Recently, I've been liking like blending out my eyeshadow closer to my brows, just because I do have a lot of space here, and it would be silly not to utilize it. The little bit of blush that I did on my cheeks was with the Naked Cherry palette in the shade Juicy, which is this one. I'm now just gonna go in with a bit of Pricey, and just kind of darken up right near the root of my lashes. Smoky. Me and Kim Bobs are planning a trip to London. I'm so excited to go back to London. It's been so long. I love going to London. All the vegan food. Obviously I'm most excited about the food, but it's just like I just love the vibe in London as well. Like I find London so inspirational, and it's such a touristy thing to say, because I feel like anyone who actually lives in London is like, oh, I hate it. But like whenever I go there, I just feel so inspired. Like, is that just like small town thoughts? I don't know. But like whenever I used to go to London with my family or on school trips and stuff, I used to like cry on the way home because I didn't want to come home. I just wanted to stay in London. because it's so cool there. I don't know, I just feel like it's so cool how there's so many different people there. No one cares what you're doing. Everyone's just too busy with their own lives. And I know that's kind of mean, but like, one of the things I hate about living in such a small area is that everyone knows everyone and they are far too invested in each other's business. Like, the idea of a community is nice in theory, but when you realize how gossipy people are, like, you know, if anyone wanted to do YouTube or something, they become like a piss take, and like, I'm sure I have to some extent become a piss take, which like I don't care about. I just think it's like really sad, and like, this could be such a good community, you know, if everyone's so close and knows each other, then they could use that to like build each other up. But instead, like, no one wants anyone to succeed, they want to drag them down. So if someone even tries to do anything a bit different, you just get shamed. And I don't know, I just find it really depressing living here. Like, no one wants you to succeed, no one wants you to do anything that isn't like, you know, going off to uni and just getting a job and then living here. I just feel like everyone cares a bit too much, and it's like, it's always like, oh, have you heard that so and so is doing this? And you're like, I don't care, because if you're not in my life, I'm not interested in what you're doing. And not in a mean way, it's just like, I don't care about the gossip, because it's literally of no interest to me what you're doing with your life, because I don't talk to you. But yeah, that's what I like about London though, because like, no one cares what anyone's doing, because, you know, they've got their own stuff to do, and it's so like fast paced, you don't have time to care about anyone else. I don't know, I just kind of like the vibe. But if you know me, then you know I literally wanted to move out of Ely my entire life. That's all I've ever said. Literally as a kid, I was like, I cannot wait to move. I've always said that I wanted to live in London. Like, if I was to live somewhere in the UK, I probably said like California or something. Now, if you ask me where to move, where I wanted to move, and it'd be anywhere in the world, I'd say Australia, like maybe the Gold Coast, like Melbourne or something. Yeah, I just don't like this area really. It's just not a bit of me. It's really not. Anyway, I'm gonna stop slugging my area off. I feel like it looks really shit, but I'm gonna have a big lash on, so I kind of don't care. Okay, so I've got about 40 minutes. Which is a bit scary. I don't know if I'm gonna be done. The next thing I'm gonna do is my brows. As always, I'm filling them in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade in the colour Ash Brown. I feel like editing me is gonna get really annoyed with how I'm acting right now, because I'm in a very annoying mood. So I'm just gonna brush my brows upwards so I can get a good idea of where I want to put the pomade. I feel like tonight's gonna be the first time I'm like actually drunk in a very long time. I finished the water, we're onto the mojito. I hope the mojito doesn't make me more tired. This is better than the one I had the other time. It tastes nicer today. So yeah, obviously I filled them in, so I'm just gelling them up with the Revolution, but it's just the eyebrow gel, and it's the one with sativa in it. I'm not sure if they call it sativa or something else. And I don't know, I'm just not really a fan of the soap brows. Like, you know when people get their brows laminated, like, if you want to do that, obviously do you. I just don't like the look of it. Like, for my, like, I would never get it done myself, and like every time I see it I'm like, oh, I just don't really get why it's a trend. Like this, like when they're like, you know, up and stuff, I think it looks nice, but when they're literally like up the whole way along, it just looks really like strange to me. Maybe that's a sign that I'm getting too old. I just don't even understand trends anymore. I'm literally a grandma at the age of 21. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do some eyeliner. I'm again using, well, not again, but I'm using the thing I always use, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills gel eyeliner in jet black. I'm only doing eyeliner because I am putting on a lash, and it just makes the lash band look a lot less jarring if you've got eyeliner on. So this one's more angled upwards and thicker, but this one's angled more sideways and thinner. But I think they both look nice. I just can't wear them both at the same time. It'll probably be easier for me to fix this one into this one, because I've just got to change the angle, right? Okay, I think they're even now. Okay, I'm happy with that. Imagine they're like even less even and everyone's like, ugh, Amber. The next thing I'm gonna do is my mascara. That's what I'm gonna do next. and then I'm going to do my lashes, and then I'm going to do my hair, which let's hope doesn't take long. Ow! It just ate my eyelash. It just waxed my eyelash out of my eye. So I'm going with the Morphe Obsession. If you know me, then you know I love some Morphe lashes. Okay, we're glued up with the fast drying glue. So while this just dries and gets tacky, I'm just gonna put my top on. Okay, so I just put on my top. Like I said, I'm wearing the one that Sean got me. You can kind of see the tan a bit better now. It looks so cute. Okay, so my lashes are now on. I'm such an idiot. I just was like, why are my straighteners not turning on? And I realised that I hadn't plugged them in yet. I don't know, I just don't really want to do anything to the fringe because I feel like it looks really cute like this. It makes me laugh whenever I have my hair like this. I feel like I look so much like my mum, because my mum used to wear her hair like this all the time. Because out of me and my sisters, I am the one who looks most like mum. Especially mum when she was younger. Like I always have since like being a little girl, I looked most like mum. I really wish that YouTube was like how it used to be, where you could like play any song up to 30 seconds. Because I feel like these Get Ready With Me's could be so much more fun because you could actually like jam, you know, to some music. YouTube wants that bag, I guess. It looks so thick and nice when it's like this. That's why I like this length a lot more. I think my hair just looks a lot thicker, a lot healthier. A lot of people have said it just suits me more at this length as well, rather than being long. See, I feel like that's just so cute and like sleek. Yeah, I think this is just so cute. Oh! Okay, love, love, love. Okay, so I have 15 minutes. I need to do my lips, finish getting dressed, finish this, pack my bag, and then have a mini tidy up, and I think then we'll be ready. I'm ready. So trousers are House of CB. My heels are, I think, a Public Desire actually. But these are literally the best shoes for any outfit. Literally I wear them on every single night out. I've got my little brown toesies there. Sorry for the dirty carpet. And of course my Urban Outfitters top. And I just think the look is so cute, obviously with the brown smoky eye, nude lips with the lash. I just feel like it all kind of comes together. It looks so cute.
Tommy, so this is my vlog. Ellie Belly? I'm just with Maura.
No, I need a wait.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Molly?
Maura isn't wearing her mask correctly.
Molly? I do as I want.
I think Maura's a bit fun.
Oh, Curtis, you give me fanny flutters. Oh, this is going to be cut out. Cut it out the vlog, yeah?